name is Michelle Sweeney and I am a Suzuki piano teacher. I am a classical pianist and I trained at New England Conservatory and the Jacobs School of Music. This is a Suzuki piano lesson about French children's song, which I just played for you. French children's song is one of the first songs in which we learn how to do something that we call voicing with the piano. And voicing means that you make the melody louder than the accompaniment. So with French children's song, we want this part to sing out, to ring and be beautiful and louder than this part. So when you put them together, you will be putting more weight into your right hand than you do in your left hand, like this. How do you learn that? Well, one of the practice techniques we can use to learn how to play with your right hand louder than your left hand is something called ghosting. Ghosting is really fun. So for ghosting, what you do is you press your key that you're supposed to play just so soft that it doesn't actually make noise. This will not work on an electronic piano, just so you know. But if you have an acoustic keyboard, if you have like a keyboard that's made out of strings and wood and felt and hammers, then you can press on the keys so lightly and so slowly that it doesn't make any sound. Ooh, and every time you have to try. It's like really deliberately slow. So this is called ghosting. And you just press so lightly. So I'm actually pressing on the keys for this pattern, trying to make them so quiet that you can't even hear them because I'm pressing them down so slowly, so softly. That's what ghosting is. So it's like pretend the baby's sleeping and you're trying to practice piano. Sometimes I actually do that because I do have a baby. In fact, my baby is upstairs sleeping right now, and I hope I don't wake him up while I make this video. Anyway, so ghosting is where you press on the key, but you don't want any sound to come out. So that's your goal. And you practice that until you really get it down and you can play all of the left hand of this song without any sound. And then you see if you can do it while you play the melody. And that teaches your brain how to make your right hand louder than your left hand. That's how you learn voicing skills. So I will try to demonstrate playing with ghosting in the left hand, ghosting, and full voice in the right hand. So that's the practice exercise you can do. And I think ghosting is a lot of fun because it's kind of sneaky. It's just a completely different feel with your fingers. And it teaches you how to be really light and gentle. Once you've figured out how to do the song with really loud right hand and really almost gone left hand with the ghosting, then we do something called half ghosting. And that's your ultimate goal. Where yes, you can hear it, but just barely. And then your left hand is nice and loud. So half ghosting is that very soft, but you want each note to just barely make sound. So you're pressing so carefully on each key. This is half ghosting. Do you hear how, sometimes I don't even get every single note to speak because I'm pushing so softly and so quietly. I'm being really careful pressing down on these keys, but I am trying to get just a tiniest bit of sound. So that's half ghosting. So I do half ghosting with my left hand, and then full loud forte melody with my right hand. I try and make the melody nice and legato. I try and swell up to the high notes and make it shaped and beautiful. And this is really, 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 really soft and delicate. So this is with half ghosting. Try with me. So that's half ghosting. And once you've learned how to do this song with ghosting and then half ghosting, you're almost there. The last step after you've done these two practice techniques is just to turn on your ears, to listen really, really specifically to making your left hand nice and quiet, your right hand nice and loud. And just with your ear, demand that your fingers give you beautiful sound. So now your focus isn't so much to have this ghosting effect, but your focus is to have something really, really beautiful, something that's lyrical, something that's supported by the left hand in a very quiet way. So I'll demonstrate what we want the ultimate sound to be like after you've practiced these different methods of ghosting and half ghosting, and now you will have perfect voicing with your French children's song. So there it is, French children's song. One of your first beautiful melodies that you have the ability to accompany with your left hand Alberti pattern. And once you've learned how to do ghosting and half ghosting with French children's song, it's something that you can work backwards to use in all of your review songs, starting with Lightly Row and all of the songs that have this Alberti accompaniment. London Bridge, Go Tell Aunt Rhody, I think, is actually later. But this technique applies to not just this song, but any song that you play. You really can think about the balance between the voices and which voice is the most important and which one should be quieter. So that's a technique to learn how to do voicing on the piano. Thanks for joining me today. Please like and subscribe to my videos if you want more piano lessons with me in the Suzuki method.